Instawise. Big ideas.
That's an ideal. That's the ideal, right? Because an ideal person, let's say, would be someone who you would want to be like, and someone who is operating in the world like you would want to operate, and someone whom fortune was smiling on, and someone who is making the right sacrifices. It's really what you would want to be. And so Cain kills that. Right, so it's a psychological story too. And you see this in the cynicism that people have about people who have done well in the world. They're always looking for some reason why they've done well. They must be crooked, or they must be conniving, or they must be arrogant, or they must be psychopathic, and of course all of those things exist. But it's a very bad trick to play on yourself to make the proposition that the person in the world who represents your own ideal is that ideal because of despicable reasons. Because what you do is train yourself that the ideal that you should pursue can only exist if it's motivated by despicable reasons. And then what? Not only is Abel, your brother, dead as your brother in the field in reality, but you've also slaughtered your own ideal. Well, then what the hell are you going to work for? Well, how are you going to live then? Well, bitterly and miserably, that's for sure. Bitterly, miserably, and hopelessly. That's how you're going to live. You know, and it's so rare that I see, especially publicly, that people honestly admit, with sports figures they'll do it. That's one place where that seems to happen. But it's so uncommon for expressions of admiration and gratitude to manifest themselves in any public communication of any sort. Newspapers, TV, YouTube, Twitter. It's almost always undermining and backbiting and criticism, and very often directed to people who have often done little else but bring good things into the world for other people. And that's part of why this is such a profound story. He's a pretty good guy. Everyone knows it. He deserves his good fortune. All the more reason to hate him. That's for sure.
If you like this video, I recommend you to read this book. Get the book, link in the description below.